Right, welcome to the channel, everyone. We're back with another Microsoft Flight Simulator video here today, and I am in the Cabri G2 helicopter. This is an add-on helicopter that is available for free, and it is coming in November officially to Microsoft Flight Simulator, and we're here at Vancouver on a add-on scenery as well, which adds the helijet pad here in Vancouver, as well as the Vancouver Harbor Flight Center, where all the float planes kind of take off from. So that's kind of where we're at. We're gonna go for a quick flight around the city, and I'm gonna show you how this helicopter flies. So yeah, let's get her started. Pretty simple. Turn the mixture on. I think the magnetos are over here. I don't know if I'm doing this the right way, and but let's see here. The fuel is over here. It should be on. And then let's put some switches on. Let's get the battery on. Strobe lights. Fuel pump. Alternator. Nav lights. Landing lights we don't need. Anti-ice we don't need. And we'll get the clutch in there as well. Put the map on. There we are. Alright, perfect. So, next thing. So over here we should have the starter. And we'll just press that, if I can find it. There we go. Throttle on. And we are live. These are little passengers today. And I will just quickly go and reduce the sound just a little bit on the engine so that we don't... Okay. Alright, there we go. Should be a little better. And yeah, we'll take off. We'll do a little bit of a tour, and I'll tell you a bit about what I think about this helicopter. Let's see here. Alright. Let's get her set up. Oh, wait, I gotta actually turn on Airline FS, which is basically a software that allows you to fly helicopters, because they're currently actually not implemented in Flight Simulator. So this custom flight dynamic software allows you to fly them. So I've loaded in the profile for this helicopter, so now we should be good. I'll pull back on the collective and apply some right stick. And there we go. Try to keep her in our hover to show you guys what that feels like. As you guys might know, hovering a helicopter is basically the most hard thing to do. Everything else about flying helicopters, at least from what I can tell, is super easy. Or easier. The hardest part is literally the hover. So here we are hovering over here just to show you guys. It's not super easy. It's very twitchy. But I have been flying this helicopter quite a bit. and it has been getting a lot easier. And it's super fun and rewarding. That's why I like this flight simulation games, because they really reward you, and you get a sense of accomplishment. So here we're gonna move forward. Yeah, once you're in forward flight, it's super easy. There we are, and I'm gonna just head towards the other scenery, add-on part of the scenery, which is the harbor flight center. So here I'm lowering the collective. Typically you don't do this, you want to maintain some forward speed. And here we are, we're hovering over this beautiful little add-on scenery. I have to put quite a bit of power here to hover without any speed. And right now I'm using a Gladiator NXT stick, and just the throttle on the stick, because I do have a Thrustmaster stick, but it does stick. No pun intended. And you have to be, helicopter flying is all about minute controls, and that stick just was not working out because it's not smooth. So what I did is I switched to the little I guess throttle knob thingy on the NXT, on the Gladiator, and it's a lot smoother. I mean, it's not as comfortable because you have to, the way you place your hands, but you can see I'm able to manage the what do you call it? The collective a lot easier. And you know, helicopter flying is all about tiny movements, and you know, your controls are very important in a simulator on how you set them up, because they will dictate, you know, how precise you can be in your flying. So there we go. We'll go check out the other really cool thing is this Chevron gas station. It's kind of in the middle of the water here, where floatplanes basically refuel. The other thing that's really crazy is how, like, my hand actually gets tired from having to hold the rudder, which is a twist on my stick. It actually gets tired every once in a while, and you'll see me like basically yaw to the left, and sometimes and that's because my hand gets tired, which is why. But yeah, I mean, this is so cool. You can do this with helicopters. Like, we're just yawing. You gotta be careful not to be too crazy. But yeah, the more you fly, the better you get. I mean, it kind of seems obvious, but you know, I really get a better sense for how the helicopter works. That trade-off between forward flight and you know, vertical flight. It is absolutely crazy how much more power you need when you're not flying in forward flight. And for those who don't know, the reason for that is that when you're in forward flight, the helicopter behaves a lot more like an airplane. So like right now we're doing, I don't know, I can't tell because, but we're going pretty fast. But I am actually using less engine power than I would if I was hovering. If I was hovering, I would have to use a lot more engine power than this. And that's because in forward flight, the rotors provide lift like a wing do on top of the downwash. So here, yeah, and the way that you gain lift or speed is very unique and very different from an airplane. Like here, if I wanted to gain altitude, I could just increase the collective, and boom, it's crazy. We're getting altitude. But the other way I can do it, like if I just reduced my collective now, is by pitching. So if I want to reduce altitude, I can just pitch forward, but my speed is going to increase, right? And if I wanted to go back up, there you go. And here we're going back up, and I'm increasing altitude. So we're trading off that speed for altitude, kind of like an airplane. The difference is you also have a collective, so you got a second option on how to manage that, and usually they all work together. So I'm actually going to land here and adjust the weather, because that's the other thing with helicopters is you really, you really can't do anything while you're flying. You have to be hands-on while flying. So let's slow down here, and we'll come and land. Wow, we're going really fast. Okay, let me slow down a little bit. We'll try to land over here. So see, I've actually lost a lot of forward speed. You want to be pretty smooth in your transitions when you're That's where the power comes in. More power, more power, more power, more power. More collective, I should say. You keep adding power until you get in this ground effect. Find a suitable spot, and then, yeah, just try to stop, try to hover, and reduce power to the point where you can touch down. Oh, drifting. This is the toughest part here. Alright, let's just get it down. Alright, we're down. Yeah, what I'm going to do is, I couldn't see the buildings very well, so I'm going to change my weather real quick. I'm going to go with clear skies, see how that looks. Maybe, let's go for a little bit later in the day. Actually, I want to see the scenery. Oops, we're actually drifting. Alright, so we're on the ground. Passenger is super happy. We're kind of windy. This Wendy is super happy. Having a great day. So, alright, let's just take off again. Very little power, because you can actually adding more power. Yeah, and it's absolutely crazy how much better you get over time. Like, I'm not a helicopter pilot. I have been flying them a lot more lately, because one of the things I like to do in Flight Simulator is actually checking out like places. There's, Microsoft has given us the entire world to explore. And when you're at like 30,000 feet in an airline, you don't get to see it, right? So, in fact, when I was flying earlier, I found I was actually looking at what are the nicest penthouses like which buildings actually have, you know, like outdoor seating area, and one of them, and I found two, so I'm gonna show you one. One of them is kind of over here by, I don't know if this is the stadium. It's one of these buildings, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's see. I think it's that one over there. So let's slow down. Good job. This one right here. So, I mean, just noticing when I was looking at the tops of the buildings, this one right here, let's try to get some more collective. Oh my god, it's really struggling to hover. This is where you need the most power in a helicopter. But yeah, this one right here. See, there's a lot of open space, like a terrace. Yeah, very cool. Must have great views. Not a lot of buildings in Vancouver seem to have. Here's another one. These buildings over here. If you notice, not a lot of buildings actually have, you know, outdoor spaces. Like, here, let's take a look here. They just have, you know, HVAC systems and stuff like that. You see over there. A lot of the high rises don't have anything on top of it. But the coolest one I will show you that I've seen so far is actually a very low building. So, you know, to get lower here. So pulling all the way power back to lose some altitude. More power. Right rudder. Alright, that's enough power. I can put the power back to maintain the altitude. And it's these buildings in front of us, kind of very low ones. And I'll show you in a second. It's got some, they look to have it. I mean, this is all photogrammetry, or whatever you say that. It's automated scenery that's generated through the technology that Microsoft uses. I think was it this one? Yeah, I think it's this one. Wait, maybe not. Here, let's. You know, I think it's further ahead. All right. Well, I get to show you some maneuvering here. Putting a lot of power here because we're going slow. Okay, oh yeah, here it is. It's on the other side of the bridge. This one right here. You'll notice it's got a whole bunch of stuff happening on the roof of it. Right here. You see these two buildings here. Lots of going on. There's got vegetation on the top. They seem to have like some outdoor seating. And let's look at this one. Fortunately, no helipad. Otherwise, we would try to land on it. The other thing I noticed, not a lot of helipads in Vancouver either. Yeah, you can see there's a patio, like I think over there. Let's look at this guy. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful city, Vancouver. I've only been to it twice. I want to go back and explore a bit more. Great place for aviation as well. There's lots of float planes and lots of general aviation going on, because as you can see, there's a lot of islands, so aviation is a great way to get onto those islands, because, you know, yeah. Let's turn around here. Do a quick flyby of some of these rooftops to show you that there is no helipads. There's not a lot of helipads. Amazing, actually, how quickly this thing gains altitude. Absolutely ridiculous for such a small engine that this thing has. So yeah, when you're, I guess we're close to sea level, so that does help. Gives the engine a lot more power, and the blades have a lot more air to slap at. But yeah, you can see, okay, well, these are low rises. Oh, let's see. Let's try to go. I don't know Vancouver very well, but I think this is like the office area, like over there where the taller buildings are. All right. Let's try to slow down here a bit. Yeah, there you go. You see, not a lot of places to land a helicopter. It's always thought that was one of the coolest things about high rises, like the ones that do have helicopter pads. I think New York, cities like just New York, have a lot more of them. But apparently not Vancouver. Oh, what is this? See if we can find anything. Nope. I mean, I could probably land here, but let's try it out. Yeah, I don't want to risk it though. There's gotta be a helipad somewhere. None of these executives use helicopters to get to their office, get to work. I am surprised. In a city as... Ooh. Alright, what else we got? I know there is a helipad I've seen somewhere on the lower buildings. Yep, there you go. There's a helipad right on top of that building. Let's go land there. See if we can do a good approach. One of the most satisfying things, and one of the hardest, I think, is a good approach to landing, like judging your speed and altitude. And of course the other thing is hovering and landing efficiently. There we go. Ooh, really high. So this is all about, you know, reducing your speed to something comfortable, and at the same time reducing your altitude. So there we go. Now we're ready. We're too fast. I'm too fast, I think. My rate of descent is okay. Just a little. There you go. The other thing is amateurs will do, or like myself, when is being afraid of that forward speed and not knowing how quickly you can slow down. But actually, it slows down extremely quickly. Oh, whoa. And the other amateur thing is back drifting, like I just did. And basically taking forever to like find a spot like this, like finding your spot. Like anybody can float long enough to find a spot, but the trick is, can you do it? And oh, I don't know if this thing has any. Yeah, this thing might not actually be landable. But anyways, let's pretend we did. Sometimes these buildings, they don't solid, you know, you just end up going through them. But yeah, that's kind of strange. You get a helipad there, but you can't land on it. But yeah, it's super fun to just go around and try to find good landing, like all these crazy landing spots. Like maybe let's try going towards this. I think this is the industrial harbor. See if we can find a good spot there. And this thing can pick up quite a bit of speed too. It's crazy. Ooh. There's our initial where we took off from. Heli jet. Turning is something that I'm still not 100% on. How you supposed to actually turn in a helicopter. Like how much rudder you're supposed to apply. Why don't we try landing in the middle of some of these containers? Alright, let's do that. Let's do an approach here. Let's pretend we're on a downwind. Alright. Let's pretend we're in the right base. Slow her down a bit. Not too much. A little less power. Let's see, where can we pick? What would be a cool spot to land at? That's over. What would be someplace cool? Okay, how about right here? It's clearing. Nothing challenging about it. You have to compensate with the throttle. Right here on the stop sign. Forward. Right here. Forward, forward, forward. Alright, let's see where if I can touch down here. There we go. Quick external view. Not that one. There we go, this one. There we go. A little higher. Look at that. Middle of Vancouver Industrial Harbor. Yeah, nothing fancy, lots of room there. Look at this thing, so cool. Yeah, but this is the helicopter that's coming to Microsoft Flight Sim in November. Super excited to see. I mean, right now it's extremely amazing, the flight model and everything. Can't imagine them improving much more on this, but it's going to be exciting. Which is a testament to the developer or the person who worked on this mod. Let's take off here. Take off so much easier. That's how easy it is to take off in a helicopter. Boom, you're full power, and you're off. Alright, we're gonna do maybe one high speed, I'm gonna try to do some high speed maneuvering. To show you maybe high speed slowdowns and high speed maneuvers. I'm gonna try to push it here. Push my skills a little bit. And show you guys how that works. Alright. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go as fast as we can without killing ourselves. I don't know, where's the speed? I think it's that top one. Right. Let's try to push it. So to go fast in a helicopter, all you have to do is you push your stick forward and you increase your collective. So I am not even near full power. If I didn't, I'm getting close though right now. So at this speed, if you increase collective, you're gonna, if you have enough excess power, there you go, VNE 130. All right, so to slow down, you just remove the collective and you pitch up a little bit. This is as fast as this thing can go, which is pretty damn fast. And if you wanted to gain some altitude, just pitch up a little bit. You'll trade some speed for it. But, you know, gotta love that nap of the earth flying. Let's see about some turns. So we'll get close here. Nap of the earth flying and doing turns at really high speed in a helicopter. How safe of an idea is that? Alright, let's try. So when you bank, you need more power, obviously. So you gotta make sure you have some excess power. You gotta put in some rudder. And yeah, the more you bank, the more power you need, generally. And then you have to pitch up, kind of like an airplane too. See, I'm losing altitude. And that is really cool. Alright. Always make sure you have some excess power in case you're about to die and need some altitude. Never go full power, because then when you need it, you're gonna be screwed. Let's try to buzz through this road here. Alright, I'm gonna try to do like a simulated like slowing down. So let's see how fast I can slow down. Oh, pretty fast. Not super smooth, but you guys can see. Alright, let's try that again. Hardest thing is if slowing down and actually knowing how fast. Okay, let's follow the train tracks. Alright. So here we are. Not the train track, there's a road. Okay. Road and train tracks. Alright. Let's say I want to slow down right by these trees. Alright, here we go. Very rough. Well, there you go. We've slowed down. Not that hard. Hard to judge though, like exactly. And if you want to speed up really fast, you need a lot more power. You gotta make sure you don't. Usually you can't put your nose down too much. It's basically like a trade-off between power and pitch all the time. A lot more than, say, an airplane. Let's see if I can follow this train track. Very cool. Very freaking cool. There's our landing spot. Ooh, can I land on one of these objects? I don't think I can land on. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna see if I can land on this one of these docks. That would be cool. Yes, let's do that. Let's end it there. Land on the Vancouver Harbor Flight Center. Even though it's meant for float planes that are on the water, we're gonna land a freaking helicopter on there. So we can say we did it. That's why I love simulators. You can do things that you can never do in real life. Let's come here, slow down. There you go. When you slow down, you need to add your yeah, not the smoothest pilot ever, but wish you could see how much throttle I put in to be able to hover once I'm slow. That's me getting tired from the rudder twist. But where can we land? Where should we land? Somewhere on the dock, maybe right in front of the Seaplane Tours sign. Can you imagine? Let's at the other side. Let's go look at the other side real quick. There's a good landing spot right there. I'll probably land there. But I thought there was one that was like this is not a bad one either. Right, let's see if I can turn this thing around. Oh shit. Yeah, maneuvering like all these twisty things is pretty hard. I thought there was a sign over there, but alright, we're just gonna land in front of it and call it a flight. Let's go. Do a couple of external shots, shut her down maybe. Make sure I don't hit anything on the way there. So probably better to come avoid this pole. I should probably reduce my inputs too. It's all about tiny frickin' inputs. We're gonna land right in front of the entrance of the harbor air. I'm not gonna get too close because I don't know about my rotors. Nope. Nope, no, 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 no. What the hell happened there? I think one of my skids wasn't down. Wow. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. How about we just land on the frickin' right here. This is gonna happen. I'm gonna frickin' do it. Alright. Alright. We're gonna frickin' do this. How wide is this thing? I should be able to land on it. There's a good spot right here. Alright, alright. And this is good, this is good. Nope, now a little left, a little left. Alright, how about there? Alright. I think we're good, I think we're good. Power off. We did it! Nice. Let's go to external views. Press that other view. Do it again. Come on. There we go. This guy. Oh, look at that. Wow, we were actually pretty close. Freaking amazing. Little screenshot. Boom. How often do you see that at the flight center? Look at that. That's the beauty of helicopters. You can land everywhere. Almost. Yeah, I think I was like off when I was here. I was afraid of hitting the damn building, so I think one of my skids was off. I think as far as in real life, I would have crashed there, but anyways, in the simulator, we survived. So let's go ahead and shut her down, make sure, and that's it. Hope you can open the doors. You can, right? Can't remember if the doors were openable. But there she is. All of glory. Cabri G2. Little thumbnail shot. Right next to the right there. Let's see, what's better, that or this? That's pretty cool too. Boom. Alright, well, thanks for watching, everyone. hope you learned something about helicopters and about the G2 and about Vancouver and the Vancouver Harbor Flight Center over here, which is something that I want to go and do a little seaplane tour at one point next time I'm in Vancouver. We'll definitely do that. Alright guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next one.